Oh! I'll just jump off the top of this to the ground. I do parkour, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
I don't think a Stuntman React episode has ever made my palms sweaty.
Oh my God, this next bail it's the most ridiculous thing.
Thanks to Bessie for sponsoring this video. Stick around to the end so you can find out how to get $25 off each pair of sneakers.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Stuntmen React. We are here with Jesse La Flair. Hi Jesse.
Hi.
Jesse is a parkour man extraordinaire, and Jesse's gonna break down some of the crazy things that human beings are capable, well, select human beings are capable of doing. Also, we got Clint here. Welcome back, Clint.
So let's just jump into it, guys.
So a lot of people have recommended that we take a look at Storer, which is a parkour team. And they've mentioned that Storer, they worked with Michael Bay for one of the sequences in 6 Underground. I mean, probably multiple parts of this movie. But we're gonna take a look at this pretty crazy parkour sequence.
Whoa, that's so cool.
I wonder how they got permission to do this. I'm running down the side of this thing. I'm assuming he must be on a wire, right?
Yeah, and physically no, how else would you do that?
Where's he going?
Is he just flying through the air?
I'll just jump off the top of this to the ground. I do parkour, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
We're working on a Michael Bay film called 6 Underground. You might have heard of it.
Storer, they're from the UK, group of friends, became a really, really powerful team, notoriously known for their POVs. So anyone that doesn't know, most of this stuff is mouth mount.
Mouth mount.
So you're essentially either holding the camera directly, or they make little like scuba gear, like mouth things that you can screw a GoPro or Insta360 camera on. It's also worth mentioning that when you do have a mouth mount in, it limits your ability to like
see your feet. This looks so sketchy to me.
Well, I mean, the little edges on this thing, you're talking about like, you clip a toe, that's a hard thing to save.
Not to sound like an old man. The stuff like that is like, they're pushing risks so far, especially in a public area. How does one responsibly free run?
Yeah, I think from a pro's perspective, they've tested this, they've done it. The big thing that people get injured on a lot is not testing the surfaces, like dust. I know that especially this or the other POVs when they're running from security look like they're just winging it, but they've calculated everything, they've felt everything. As long as you're respecting yourself and you're respecting others' property, that's it.
You're trying to clear a gap in roofs like this. Is it better to aim for the top jump like that, or is it better to do the jump like this guy's doing?
The cat hang that you just saw that's always kind of a backup, right? Like realistically, it's almost safer to actually do the precision to the edge.
Interesting.
So yeah, you can see his feet right here where they're landing right on the ball of the foot. And what most people would assume if you were to do this without any skill, you'd like, I don't want to land on the edge with my toes on the actual edge of the roof. I'm going to land with my whole foot there. But the problem with that is when your foot's on top of something and your momentum's going back, even if you're leaning a little, this can slip. Once this slips, you're falling. There's nothing to save you. But if I jump with my foot and let it land on the edge and roll up, this gives me the ability to, one, scrub some momentum off where I'm actually pulling it through. Plus, if I didn't make it, now I'm hitting something, controlling my weight, and then dropping into that cap.
Nice.
I'm always surprised at the natural precision that the human body has. It seems like we're very much like programmed to be able to land these things more so than we think. Would you say that's the case, or do you feel like it's something that really takes time to hone in on it?
I think it's definitely the case most of the time. I think obviously we're talking about extreme scenarios here, so you'd want to know how to do it a little bit better than just relying on that. But our bodies are so in tune with like our peripheral like vision. It's like we take for granted so much of what we're capable of seeing when we're still looking ahead and watching something else.
And so you have arrived. The sun is setting, and your story is about to begin.
Huge announcement. We've been working on this project for months, and it's dropping next week. Son of a Dungeon is coming out. The story is amazing. Sam weaved an incredible tale.
The Chancellor of Sport has given you an emergency call.
The VFX, the real-time green screen work with Unreal Engine. The whole thing's just a wild ride.
23 points of damage.
Oh my God!
The first episode is going to be dropping here on this channel, Corridor Crew. You can watch all the rest of the episodes on corridordigital.com. That's right, next week. So Jesse, do you think that getting injured is just a part of the job of being a parkour athlete?
In some ways, you have athletes. Like there's a guy named Dom Tomato who he went from like being a pretty good athlete to being one of the best athletes in the world right now because he constantly is eating, like bailing hard. The hardest bails in parkour.
Oh, he got lucky.
Always smiling.
He got so lucky.
Like some luck, but he's still hitting the ground.
Yeah, you're right.
Jeez, dude.
So one of the big problems about doing front flip precisions when you land precisely onto something or punch front out of it, is that when you front flip, your rotation is coming over you. So you're blind, your body's blinding you to where your feet are going. So the calculation has to happen on takeoff.
Damn.
That's a gap, dude.
That's also like sharp edge brick. Like
Yeah.
I know it sounds weird, but there's like differences between concrete and pavement. There's differences between like the slight edge of a brick. Like that's some sharp edge brick. That'll rip your shin apart. Oh my God, this next bail it's the most ridiculous thing. This is in the middle of a competition.
He's still going.
He continued to go.
The way he pops up, he's like, that hurt, but it doesn't hurt yet.
Yeah.
I can just see the pain meter going, ee. Like that slight pause when he comes around that thing, you can already tell, like, oh, that did hurt. And he does one more trick, he's like, yeah, this is really hurting, I'm gonna stop.
It's like the clip of the guy trying to do the nunchucks, then he goes to the backflip, but like, and then he's like,
Yeah, so that's called getting lost. He absolutely thought the ground was where we are and had no idea he was about to land. See, he opened thinking this should be the ground.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Do most parkour people fall as much as he does?
No. I think that's a pretty easy no.
How far of a drop do you think you could comfortably take? Like that lip back there, like feet on top of the rail is probably too high, right?
No. Standing on top of that rail and jumping outward and then like dropping into a roll, so your feet hit and pushing into a roll, possible, 100%. Like if you asked me for a movie, like, oh, we need it with no pads, I'd be like, let's do it. Yeah.
This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Speaking of falling, let's take a look at like the highest fall. Jesse, I know you're not necessarily a high diver, but there's this clip that's on YouTube of Rick Charles doing the world record high dive, which is 172 feet.
Oh my God. What? Like that pool is probably like wide as hell, but looks like nothing.
dude, is there a priest here? Is there like a coffin down there just in case?
He's never done this before. He does not know what to expect. He's in the air. He's in
Dude jumped up an extra foot.
Didn't hit well. Now
Dang. Oh,
man.
Wow, they had the hose to soften the water? Dude, the fact that he jumps. What? What? No, dude. No.
That's how confident he is.
I'd be like sitting on it, like lower myself down as much as I can.
So why flip at all?
I mean, it's a great question. I think honestly, it allows you to have something to control. If he were to just a pencil dive down, there's no way to come back from that, right? If you're just slow, like, oh, you know, even if you're trying to backpedal, there's nothing to control. With a flip, his ability to tuck, spot, and then open is actually the thing that's allowing him to be able to control the braking pattern, right? So he's now he's opening, seeing, the body goes where the head looks. So as he turns his eyes, it twists him a little half turn. I mean, look how he lands.
It's perfect.
Almost, yeah, dead straight.
So actually doing a flip gives you more control and is in a way easier for a professional than if you tried to not move at all.
Rick Charles is 2.5 points out of first place, but there must be a great deal of
4.5.
Dude, get out of here, dude. Get
Out of here. You get up there, climb that damn ladder.
So you guys said the last guy was cool. How would the other guy that does it?
Wait, there's another dude doing this?
Rick Winch is like, I'm gonna do this backwards.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh yeah, do it blind, Rick, you psycho. Who needs to look?
Dang. That's terrifying. That's so much hang time. Boom, there it is.
Sevens.
Dude, what does it take to get a 10?
one of my favorite moments in any stunt, and I think all the stunt performers probably relate to it, whether you're doing something kind of fun or something that's gonna hurt or something that's just like extreme, is this, you're like 3, you're like, all right, now you start to calculate, am I here, or do I need to be where I need to be? And 2, you know, and then all of a sudden, all right, sense in, the world starts to fade, you lose cameras, you know, you lose sight of all the other stuff. 1, you're like, here I go. And then somewhere between 1 and action is this like, you have to let everything go. Like, especially on the ones that are gonna hurt, 'cause your body is like made to protect you. So you have to somehow like disconnect with your natural instinct to protect yourself in order to get the shot, especially because, you know, like if you try to do it wrong and you cheat it, and you're gonna end up having to do it again and again and again.
What's up, guys? I'm Jordan, and I wanted to talk to you about our sponsor today, Vessi. Now, why is everyone wearing these shoes around here? Everyone in the studio, they're rocking Vessis. I'll tell you why. Vessis are 100% waterproof. They're stylish, they're affordable, they're reliable. You can use Vessis for any occasion. I personally use mine to work out every single day, but you can also one wheel down a cliff, family Christmas cards, noodling, jumping in puddles together. Did I mention noodling? They're sustainably made using less material, less water waste, no animal byproducts, so they're vegan. They're made from Dymatex, a dual climate net that keeps you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. You can just rinse them with water or toss in the washing machine. I know what you're thinking. I need this video to be over so I can go order my pair of Vessis right now, right? So click the link in the description below, go to vessi.com/corridorcrew, and you can get $25 off of each pair of Vessis. $25 off, that's literally like 5 pumpkin spice lattes. $25 off of each pair of Vessis. Your whole family can be jumping in mud puddles by the end of the week. Now that's a family Christmas card.
I don't think a Stuntman React episode has ever made my palms sweaty.
Really?
Straight up, yeah. That high dive, oh boy, nightmares are coming back tonight. Sure, dude. Jesse, thank you for coming out, man.
Oh yeah, thank
This
you.
is freaking awesome. So you got a book?
How to become a stuntman?
Howtobecomeastuntman.com, and there's a lead-in there to a 5-week stunt training course.
If you guys are interested in learning more about stunts and want to actually pursue it as a career, definitely go check it out. Well, Jesse, thanks so much for being on our show. Clint, it's been good to see you again.
Yeah, good to be back.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
YouTube.com/Punisher, right?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Hey. Yeah, come on over, youtube.com/Punisher. Hang out, learn some CG stuff.
Cool, well thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.